What's up, guys? Sean here with a 2002, I think it is. Let me check the VIN. 2002 Harley Davidson Lowrider. This is a really nice bike. It's really clean. It's got the 80-inch cubic inch. Of course, the Lowrider is part of the Dyna family. You can tell from the suspension. It's a dead giveaway. Also, this is Dyna on the intake. Really cool bike. Do a little walk around. If you want to see more about this, check out the walk around video. This is a test drive video. We ride it and we see how it runs. So it only has 12,000 miles on it. Fires up nice and good. Clutch feels nice and tight. Throttle feels good and responsive. What's going on here? It's a pretty wet day, but it's starting to warm up and dry up. Although I don't mind riding in the rain. This is a really good running bike. I'm impressed with how clean it is. Even though it's a carbureted model, it still fires right up. You pull the choke, fires right up. It's got a strong battery, cranks up very well. You don't have to have it on choke for very long, which is a good sign of how well the carburetor's tuned and how good the engine works. They got this shifter set up for someone with steel toe boots, so I kind of lift my whole foot up to shift it, but that's very easily fixed. If you don't wear steel toe boots, just kind of take off that little, I don't know, 1/4 inch bolt and move it down a little bit to your to where you want it to be. Seems to idle good already. Now this Lowrider, it's got mid-range pegs like it came from the factory, but it also has forward controls, which everybody wants to put forward controls on a Lowrider. I don't know why they don't just buy a Wide Glide or something, but they all want to put forward controls on a Lowrider. This one already has it. To put forward controls on one that doesn't have it, you're looking at about 700 bucks. Might as well just buy one that already has it. I'm over here enjoying the open road, guys, loving life. This is a beautiful day the Lord has made. I get to ride motorcycles all day. And trust me, you wanna, if you're looking at buying one, or if you just like watching my videos, but let's say you're looking at buying a motorcycle, you want to buy motorcycles from a guy who rides all of them and from a guy who loves life. It's easier that way. You've all been there. You've all been to the DMV. It's horrible because the people at the front desk hate their life, and it makes you hate the whole experience. It's amazing how a smile or a friendly face or a friendly waitress or something like that can really change your whole day. That's why it's so great to go home and have your kids and your wife all meet you at the door, and your kids are all happy that you came back or that you're home. Your wife's happy too, you know, that's exciting. This bike is great. It runs good. It's very clean. And if you don't like these pinstripings, that's all on top of the paint. So a good recon person who knows what they're doing could take that stuff out. I'm not sure what they would use, maybe paint thinner and wipe it off or something. I don't know what they do. But they could take that off fairly easily. So if you didn't like it and you just wanted the green color, I don't know, I didn't like it at first, but I kind of like it now. It gives it some extra, it's interesting. So I kind of like it. Guys, I sell bikes all over the country. Everywhere. All over the place. California, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Minnesota, Texas. I ship bikes everywhere, and I'm getting better and better at getting good prices for it. I actually just shipped a bike to it was another lowrider. I shipped another lowrider to California. This bike moves. This bike pulls pretty good. I just shipped a lowrider to California, and I think it was less than 400 bucks. Now, keep in mind, you can get shipment deals for pretty cheap, but those take a little longer to get there. That's what a company called Haul Bikes. They actually come and they pick it up in a big old tractor trailer. But then the bike will go to a warehouse for a couple weeks. Normally it takes me, without using that company, I can get a bike to California for about $650. I've never paid anything more than 700 bucks to get a bike anywhere. I ship a lot of bikes to New York. I can get a bike up to New York for about $250, and that's upstate New York, like Canada, almost Canada. Like ship bikes to Florida, it's cheap, and I'll help you out. I'll help you do the whole process. I understand that you don't ship bikes all the time. I do. I'll make it easy for you. This bike is going to be for sale. This bike is for sale right now, unless you're watching this video like a year later or like 2 weeks later, then it probably sold. Because I sell my bikes pretty fast. Normally, the lowrider with the mid-range controls, which would be back here, feels more like a sport bike. It's kind of nice to have both controls, because then you can put your feet back up and it's just a different feeding position. But I do like those forward controls, and this is pretty comfortable. I'm actually very comfortable on this bike. It's got that good Harley sound. Although under steady throttle, cruising speeds, it's not really it's not that much louder than the wind that hits the helmet. It's of course a 5-speed. Guys, check out the website that I'm always behind in updating it. Check out the YouTube channel. That's probably a better idea. I'm pretty good with keeping my YouTube channel, with putting new stuff on there. Pretty much, if you see something on the YouTube channel, there's two ways. You can look at my most recent bikes that are posted. Then you'll know, okay, that's probably a new bike. It's probably still there. Or once a week, I do a recent inventory or current inventory video where I just walk around and I show you all the stuff. A decent amount of the bikes have sold signs on them, but that's another good way to see what I got. Check out my other videos. You can subscribe down there below in the corner of the screen. If you like watching test drive videos, you like listening to me talk about whatever, or you like enjoying beautiful Lancaster County, then subscribe, watch my other stuff. Alright guys, well, once again, subscribe. If you're interested in this bike, I'm going to put my number below. You can buy it. It's definitely a fun bike. And I'm 6'2", so this feels pretty comfortable to me. Normally if the pegs are back here, I'd be like, yeah, it's too small, but they're forward control, so it's really not that bad. I kind of like it. Don't tell anybody though. Alright guys.